soon.
Welcome back. Chris, your last witness is most definitely on your side. Who was it?
Two of my bestest friends, Russell and Stephen.
OK, let's bring in Russell and Stephen. Yeah.
Russell and Stephen enter court both wearing blue shirts and in their late 20s. Russell has brown hair and Stephen has short bleached hair. They join Chris.
Stop defending him.
No, well, that's what they're here for, to defend him. Russell, he's had a bit of a hard time.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
I would like to say that every birthday, without fail, Chris comes to visit me. We've been separated by a couple of 100 miles over the past few years because unis and that.
There's nothing going on between us.
I was just going to say, it sounds like a key one there.
Our love has been divided. No, he comes up to visit me, or comes down this year because I'm in the south now, and usually buys me a little birthday present. We usually go to a gig or something. And,
Russ, does he ever buy you a card? Christmas card, birthday card?
Do blokes buy blokes cards?
I think cards are a complete waste of money. Gets that from me. Yeah, just complete waste of money.
Oh, Leslie, you see, it's coming out here that actually you could be behind all of
That's
this.
being careful with your money because he spends more on the present.
Yep.
The present gets bigger.
This is Emma. Wasn't Chris much more generous when you first met?
He did buy me little surprise presents and chocolates and things like that,
Yeah.
and he was
You've
much
got
more...
to woo the women, haven't you?
Yeah, but why do you have to woo them? There's an ulterior motive, isn't there?
You can't get
And he's got it now.
Don't spend the money.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
so-
actually stopped. That hasn't
Listen.
This whole argument's about money, but don't you think that there's more to love than just that?
Exactly.
Of course there is. Yes, there is. That's a fair point. That's a fair comment, but surely, if I want a bit of luxury in life, I'm perfectly entitled to have it, and Chris is taking that away from me.
I'm not taking it
No,
away from
you're
you at
not.
all.
And if you're perfectly
but he's
entitled
still
to that,
Excuse me, I'd just like to say, give the man a break. I'm surprised that he will buy you anything at the moment. You say you started off buying you chocolates. Do you get up in the morning and think, money? And at lunchtime, money? Because it sounds like you do. Your money, mate. He's a good man!
I just can't make out really what Emma actually wants. I mean,
Listen,
I mean,
you have to go to the supermarket every week and argue with your wife about buying chicken breast for
You're not my
$2.99.
wife.
Yeah, but the way you're talking is that he's got a bottomless pit. I shouldn't think his pocket, you know, goes forever and ever. I mean, how much money has your fella got? I mean, that's what it sounds like to me.
Probably more than you would think, and I'm not allowed to touch it. He's got a lot of... Believe me, he's got a lot stashed away. Like I said, we go to the supermarket every week. Now, chicken curry, everyone eats chicken curry. You make it out of chicken breasts. Chicken breasts are $2.99. Can't have them, $2.99. Can't eat chicken.
So what do you buy?
Well, mince, or Chris bought me some chicken pieces with bones in it.
I thought chicken pieces were the
they were a
chicken.
couple of quid cheaper, and I had to stand there and scrape the meat off the bone and chop it up. We ended up with chicken soup.
She had to think off the
Come on, Emma, tell us that's just penny pinching, isn't it? It is, it's just ridiculous.
Penny pinching is being careful with your money.
It's
It's money
penny
management.
pinching. Chris has a heart attack if he has to spend money.
You don't want to have champagne and flowers every day, do you?
It's the basic things in life that most people have. You know,
Like 4 cats?
Yeah.
That won't
Okay.
5 cats nearly.
Yeah.
Listen, let's just hang on. Emma, we're gonna bring in your last witness. Who is it?
This is my mum Elaine and my sister Michelle.
Good. Come in, Elaine and Michelle.
Elaine with short blonde hair in her 40s and Michelle in her 20s with long brown hair enter court and join Emma. Michelle is in blue and Elaine in orange.
Now, I think it's time, Elaine, you've got to stick up here for your daughter.
So she has brought to mum, I'm sorry to say.
Yeah. Take that back. OK, now come on, tell us. From what Leslie says, it's just management. It's just good money, sensible management. Is it?
Well, maybe it is a little bit, but it doesn't...
Can I just quote on the train? What did you say? I am so pleased she has met my son because before she knew my son, she spent her money on so many silly things.
Yeah.
Now she understands how to spend her money.
Now, Elaine, come on. Now, you've got a story to tell about...
I bought Emma a load of really nice cosmetics for her birthday because they just won't let her buy the expensive cosmetics, you know, their conditioner and stuff like that. And a lady needs pampering.
Well, it's not pampering, that's just having the things that you
Well,
like.
no,
It's not exactly...
I've never used cosmetics. I've never needed them. I never need them. Do I? I don't need them.
Do you think your daughter daughter deserves more than this.
Yeah, I do. I do. She...
It seems to me you've both been brought up totally different.
No.
Now, if you love each other, you should sit down, talk to each other and try and sort your problems out, rather than arguing about it.
I disagree. I disagree. We haven't been brought up differently. I think Chris's mum has brought him up more or less the same as I was brought up, but Chris has taken these ideas to the absolute extreme.
Just careful.
No, I don't. No,
The fact seems to me is that Emma's actually fairly low on your priority, I think. And actually, you know, you're quite happy to spend money on your friends, but actually when you actually come down to your girlfriend, you're not really prepared to make the commitment in that sense.
A good example of that, I mean, Chris keeps every single piece of... He will not throw anything away, because if he throws something away, it's a waste of money.
I say that too. There's nothing wrong with
We've got
that.
a cellar full of absolute junk.
Everybody knows which antiques roadshow.
Stuff that I've taken stuff out to the dustbin.
Yeah.
I've taken stuff out to the dustbin, come back in and found it again. Because he's brought it back in, he cannot bear to throw anything away, because that would be a waste of money.
Very quickly, Elaine, do you think Chris is good enough for your daughter?
It's good enough, but I wish he'd spend a bit more money.
It's now time for our jurors to vote and make the big decision about our accused. Just to recap on the rules, if Chris has managed to persuade just a quarter of you that he's not guilty, then he'll walk free from this court today. But if they're convinced he's guilty, then he's going to have to take his punishment from me. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, please retire to make your verdict.
The audience file out to the back of the studio and cast their votes in a ballot box. A caption reads, "The jury decides."
Hi, I've nipped round the back of the court because I want to get an idea of what the jury are thinking.
Thank you.
Sir, let me ask
which
you.
way am I going?
Sir,
Hello.
yeah. Hello, how have you voted?
Guilty.
Definitely.
If I had a black handkerchief, it would go on my head. It needs to go down.
Thank
Which side
you.
do I go?
Can I ask you which way you voted?
Not guilty.
Why?
Because he was earning the money. She was just trying to spend the money.
OK, thank you very much. How have you voted?
Not guilty.
Why?
Well, basically, I'm a student myself, and my parents are supporting me through college, and I've got a part-time job, so I can spend the money.
So you
from
understand?
from luxuries from my part-time job I buy them myself.
Thank you very much. So, how have you voted?
Not guilty.
Why?
Because I think he's given up far too much to let her go to college. And,
OK. Thank you very much. Sir, how have you voted?
Not guilty.
Why?
I think he's just being very careful with his money, really. I think he's just being very, very careful, and I think she's expecting too much.
He's had some hints from Mum, have
He
you?
is. I think he'll sort it out after the show anyway.
Thank you
very much.
Sir, how have you voted?
Not guilty.
Why?
I don't think a relationship should be based around money.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fair
plain and
point.
simple.
OK, thanks a lot. Thank you. How have you voted? Don't run away from me.
I've voted not guilty.
Why?
Because I think in relationships you should look after yourselves, not rely on each other all the time.
Yeah.
And then you won't have problems.
Good point. OK, that's what they think. I'm not sure how it's going to go. Let's go inside and get the real verdict.
A caption reads, "The verdict."
I'm back here in the courtroom. But which way did the vote go? Chris, will you please go back to the dock for the verdict?
Chris moves to the dock.
Come on, Chris, go. So, how do you think it went?
Well, I'm not guilty.
Do you think they think you're not guilty?
Well, hopefully, yeah. Should think so.
We're going to find out. Foreman of the jury, will you please stand? Have you reached a verdict?
Yes.
Do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Chris smiles and throws his arms in the air. His mum and friends all run up to congratulate him.
Chris, that was pretty good. I mean, I'm glad. I'm amazed, but I'm glad. Maybe, Emma, maybe you're being just too hard on him.
I'm not, and I swear now, if he doesn't change, I'm out of there.
You're right anyway. Take her home and by retreat, do something nice with her. Go on, take her home. Thanks for coming.
Chris and his friends and family leave the courtroom as a sign flashes "Not Guilty" above their heads.